I want to give you the heads up on one of the stories called A Thousand Years Missing. It fits in with a lot of the stories and the films that's going to be made within a couple of places around the world, predominantly in Oxfordshire, London, New York, etc. There's a reason for 1,000 years missing, and it's the conflict between the wars of race and faith. A lot of people don't realise that all of the faiths that are in the Middle East connecting to our faith, brought back from Lawrence of Arabia. He studied in Oxford. He rode a motorcycle. He's just one person, and not the reason why there's 1,000 years missing. In history, the medieval period, the time span of when Christ came and went, and the warring years after his death. Did he really die? That's another thing. There's a couple of films that project a few stories of questionable reasoning why the main Christian faith of the Roman, being pagan, being New Christian, Orthodox is Christian, Muslim is Christian, Islam is still Christian, but it isn't perceived to be Christian by certain pedantic, immature, womanizing, sexist pests that just like to make trouble all the time. Thankfully, most of them are dead already. So what's the story of 1,000 years missing? Well, look in the Old Testament. How old were the elders within those stories? Most of them are over 200 years old. In the story, they're 200 years old. In the story, they become the parent to the younger, who's not in any paedophilia. The 1,000 years missing after the medieval period. Why and what and how did they make one religion stronger than the other and questionably in doubt? You see, the Roman Catholic attacked the Druid. The Druid. That's the Iron faith. Iron is the British Isles, from the top of Scotland down to the tiptoe of the Cornish Peninsula. It's iron. And I say to you, there is 1,000 years missing in history, because the medieval period was jam-packed right through the middle of mythology. The Welsh dragon, the British dragon, the Polish dragon, the dragon with wings, the serpent from the sea with wings, and the Japanese and Chinese serpents. These are all possibilities that could have been walking and flying around our planet. The medieval period, when one faith found another faith, And the Roman faith decided to make the bad side of life the demon. So the Roman Catholic Church say there's a good side and a bad side to everybody. And the rest of the world say, no, there isn't. There isn't a bad side to anybody. That's just the devil. 1,000 Years Missing, copyright film, is an interesting film. But I put to you that the timepiece was only invented in its real, true mechanical precision in the late 1600s. The maritime, the sextant, the stars, starboard and portside, these are all reasons why there's 1,000 years missing in history, way after the pagans admitted defeat and decided to make a senate to try and bring a reason why the whispers in the wind might mean something in 1,000 years missing. The medieval period, 700 to 900 AD. Just 200 years of fudged history, hiding a further 700 years of factual magnification of a broken timepiece that wasn't invented. Copyright supply, trademark. The film is a feature of a film, 1,000 Years Missing.